Yeah, they brought double soft pressure. We were going to go out to it. We kind of had a miscommunication on the protection. And I knew JT was going to get to a spot. We talked all week about it. Zone, I was kind of high-low off the flat defender out there. Lost my back. Kind of just made a play. Knew where he was going to be. And just got him the ball. And then he made a hell of a play. Yeah, I practice a lot of, kind of crazy throws like that just because, you never know what position you're going to be in the game to, try to make a throw like that. I missed one earlier in the game to Cameron Harple, and, so that one kind of hurt me. I said I wasn't going to miss another one. I thought it was solid. I think we left a lot out on the table, Early in the game, first third down, I missed 3 on a flat route, man traffic play. So that one hurt. We left a lot out there, but overall, I was just proud of the guys. The juice, I really felt like we were playing as a team again. Yeah, big. Big for them to see the ball, get them going, get me going early in the game. Kind of simplified a lot of things, from our perspective, saw a lot of the same pictures. So it's clean for me, and just get the ball into my playmakers' hands, let them go make a play. So that was the biggest thing. I think we just spent more time with each other. I forgot what it took to really dive into a game plan on a different level, express my emotions and opinions on plays, and we kind of really dialed that in, starting on Monday. I think that was the biggest separator, so just going to get back to that every single week.
I mean a lot, man. I've been working for like 2 years or a year and a half. Been working a lot. Just thank coaches and everybody to believe in me that I could play running back and just keep going. So it meant a lot though. Just keeping God first and just keep pushing and just keep working and just trust the process.
You talked about the 75-yard run, and obviously this one was not called back. So what was it like to have that kind of explosive play and get it counted?
Oh, it felt good. As soon as I got the ball, I seen it. But it felt good to have a long run and finally not get called back. It felt real good.
Slider.
Slider.
We got Jordan Crook and then Boogie Wilson joining us. Keep going with questions.
Yeah, it was big. I kind of said it a couple times. I thought it was, I was really grateful for what happened against Mississippi State. Because if we would have came out of there with a dub, we kind of wouldn't have attacked the week the way that we did. Little issues would have got blown over. So that really came to show, and we kind of honed in on those things, and we were able to really band together as a team. And we saw it second half of Mississippi State carried over into this game. So we got to figure out how we're going to continue to build upon this and just kind of keep the same mojo as a team overall.
Can any of you guys talk about how after last week it was needed to not just win but come out and have a dominant, convincing win?
That was definitely our focus all week. I feel like that was our focus as soon as the last game was over with, because second half of last week, we kind of seen who we were. So I think once we realized that all week the focus was come out here and get back to playing our type of ball, and I feel like we went out there and did that tonight. We knew the quarterback was a runner, but we just knew we wanted to play a better standard of defense, like better standard of football on the defense side of the ball. And not that we were playing bad, but we just kind of, like I said, we wanted to get back to playing our type of football, all 3 levels, whether that was whether it was offense, defense, special teams, we just wanted to make sure we went out there and played our style of football, and that was fast, physical, and the most big thing out of everything, we just wanted to make sure we stayed on their neck the whole game, not let up, give any easy things up, and just make it hard for them guys.
Yeah, Arroyo does a hell of a job with that. And the biggest thing, like I said, was just early in the week talking to him, going through things that I thought I was comfortable with, seeing the same picture, You know, we really felt like we were on the same page this week. Kind of like the end of last year, you know, how it felt. I don't like to mention last year too much, but, you know, that is what it felt like in a sense. Just seeing the same picture a lot. You know, he's telling me things that he's seeing, and I'm seeing the same picture. So just getting on the same page early in the week is going to be the biggest thing. I haven't really looked into statistics like that. Kind of just look play to play. So I guess I'm going to go watch the film and dial it in.
I think for me is actually Crook was the first person to text me and was like, lock in, like it's time now, like you're here. So for me, it was just playing for them, and they believed in me. So for me, it was just making sure I did my job to help the team. We play football. That's it.
Anything else for the guys?
I think it was more of just a self-identity thing. You know, we kind of just, you know, we put pride in our backs. You know, 3, 6, and 1 are a hell of a player, and we got some dudes up front, you know, who can, you know, put their head in and grind it out. You know, so I just got to make sure we're in the right play and in the right look, and not let a free hitter get on our backs. And y'all see what they do when they get space. So really proud of them.
Good. You guys feel ready for Big 12 play?
Hell yeah, come on.
Definitely.
We ready to go. Appreciate you guys.
Let's do it.
They go see next week. On to the next.
Thank you, gentlemen.
On to the next.
Thank you.
Y'all have a good one.